See, second chapter, third and fourth. Yeah. क्लैब्यं मास्मगमपार्ता नैतत्त्वय्युपपद्यते शूद्रं दौर्बल्यं त्वक् त्वक्वोत्तिष्ठ परन्तपा त्यक्त्वोत्तिष्ठ परन्तपा क्लैब्यं मास्मगमपार्ता नैतत्त्वय्युपपद्यते शुद्धं हृदयदौर्बल्यं त्यक्त्वोत्तिष्ठ परन्तपा. Translation: O son of Pritha, do not yield to this degrading impotence. It does not become you. Give up such pretty weakness of heart and arise, O chastiser of the enemy. Can any Mataji or Prabhuji read the shloka once? Premai Mataji, Indra Mataji,
Hare
somebody?
Krishna.
Go ahead,
Please go
Mataji,
ahead.
please read.
Prabhuji wants to read, Mataji. Hare
Oh,
Yeah,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. I was just wanted to read. Yeah,
Yes, please, Prabhuji.
thank you. क्लैब्यं मास्मगमः पार्थ नैतत्तय्योपपद्यते क्षुद्रं हृदय दौर्बल्यं त्यक्तोत्तिष्ठ परन्तप.
thank you,
Translation.
Prabhu.
Okay, thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. So, actually, Arjuna is in full tears sitting on the chariot and in the middle of the battlefield. Krishna is looking at him and, like, what is this, right? And he's chastising him left and right. He started that in the previous shloka, and in this shloka, he becomes a little bit more intense, tough on Arjuna. And this is the verse what Krishna says. Klaibyam masma gama partha. Oh, Partha, give up this cowardness, right? He says that, give up this cowardness. Naita tvai yupapadhyate. This does not suit your personality. Oh, Partha, give up this. Give up this cowardness. Klaibyam, Krishna says. Then, Shudram hridaya daurbhalyam. He says, like, Shrudram. This is like when Krishna said, like, this cowardness, right? Give up this. This is not your personality. It is like Arjuna is like, no, 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 no. I'm not covered. Who said this? I'm not covered. It is discrimination based on the religious principle. My heart feels so much. My heart feels so bad because who's standing in front of me? That side, it's my guru. It's my grandfather and all my elders who I'm respecting. That's what Krishna is just like, Arjuna is just saying it. It's so in that case, Krishna is again saying that's why it is not feeling for them. It is just like you're not feeling for them. It is your heart is really weak. He says, Daurbalyam. Shudram Hridaya Daurbalyam. It is a mere weakness of your heart, Krishna says. And then, like, no, 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 like, Arjuna is like, no, 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 it is a compassion. It is not weakness of my heart. It is something like compassion. So then Krishna says, no, no, whatever it is, forget. You first now uttishto, get up and go and fight. Parantapa, he says, O chastiser of enemy. First line, he addressed him as Partha, right? The son of Pritha, my father's sister. We are all like a Kshatriya family. You're a Kshatriya. Whenever Krishna wants to remember Arjuna, he addresses him Partha, right? So like he addresses him, oh Partha, Klaibyam Masma Gama Partha, he just says. And then in the second line, when he was saying, oh, it was mere weakness and all these things, no, 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 I'm not covered. It is the compassion, all these things. When no, whatever it is, just forget. Now go and fight. So he's saying at the end, he just addressed him as Parantapa. You are chastiser of enemy. You should not sit. Now you have to get up. get up and start fighting. So why is Krishna doing this, right? Like, why is he chastising Arjuna? Why is he like, he did that in the previous shloka also, but now he is like really tough, very tough on Arjuna. Why should Krishna do this? So Prabhupada is giving us the explanation here. If the son of Kshatriya declines to fight, he is a Kshatriya in the name only. And if the son of Brahmana acts impiously, he is a Brahmana in the name only. Such Kshatriyas and Brahmanas are unworthy sons of their fathers. So Krishna is very, very kind, very, very kind to Arjuna. If a person who's born in Brahmana family, and if he is not doing his prescribed duties, then according to the Vedic culture, he is just namesake Brahmana. So Brahma Bandhu, they call him as, right? So it's the same thing for Kshatriya also. Being born in a Kshatriya family, and if he is not ready to take any challenges and do, it is just he is Kshatriya only for the namesake. And Prabhupada also like says here, right? He is not unworthy son of their father. So Krishna is so compassion. He doesn't want Arjuna to be in that list. He doesn't want Arjuna to be just the namesake Kshatriya. That's why he's saying, you are a Parantapa. You are chastiser of enemy. No, Uttishto. Just get up and fight. That's why Krishna is doing all these things. So Prabhupada is also talking about Arjuna's situation here, right? So Arjuna is an intimate close friend of Krishna. And who's Krishna? Krishna is Bhagavan, right? The Supreme Personality of Godhead sitting there personally and giving instructions to guidance to Arjuna. So and when Arjuna is not using this situation in a right way, and when he is not doing what the instruction is being given, then he will be the reason for this great infamous act. Krishna doesn't want this to happen, right? That's why Krishna is also doing. And Arjuna doesn't want to do, because he has lots and lots of respect for all his elders and his gurus and everyone. But Krishna doesn't want this infamous act to be done by Arjuna, right? like Arjuna says like different reasons Arjuna is saying here. Now, like, let us see what is Arjuna is also expected to do. Prabhupada is saying in the last line of this purport, he's so compassionate. He is like he respects. He has lots of love for his elders, for his gurus. So, like here, Prabhupada says, what should Arjuna do then? Such magnanimity or so called non-violence should be given up by persons like Arjuna under the direct guidance of Krishna. So Arjuna is there on the chariot, Krishna is sitting, Krishna is Swayam Bhagavan, and Arjuna is an intimate friend of Krishna, and Krishna is instructing him, directly giving him the guidance. What should Arjuna do? He should do his duty. Here, Prabhupada finishes this purport by saying he should give up by so-called non-violence should be given up by persons like Arjuna, especially under the direct. He's getting the direct guidance of Krishna, right? So he should give up that and just obey to the guidance given by Krishna. So it is what does this shloka take home for us, right? Krishna is also sitting in our heart, like how he was sitting in the chariot in front of Arjuna. So Krishna is also sitting in our heart. So what should we do? We should act according to the guidance of Krishna. right? We are hearing to Bhagavad Gita, we are reading Bhagavatam, we are chanting, and all these things. What is like we have to act according to what Krishna has instructed. That's what Arjuna is also supposed to do. Now, like Krishna said, you get up and go, right? Now, so in the fourth shloka, Arjuna is replying. Fourth shloka goes like च कथं भीष्मम् अहं साङ्ख्ये द्रोणं च मधुसूदना यिषुभिः प्रतियोत्स्यामि पूजार्हावरि सूदना कथं भीष्मम् अहं साङ्ख्ये द्रोणं च मधुसूदना यिषुभिः प्रतियोत्स्यामि पूजार Pujarhavari Sudhana. Arjuna said, O killer of enemies, O killer of Madhu, how can I counteract with arrows in battle men like Bhishma and Drona who are worthy of my worship? So here, Arjuna is like, Katam Bhishmam Aham Sankhye. How can I counteract the arrows? From whom he says Dronam Cha. Then he addresses Krishna, O Madhusudana. And then again, you should be Pratiyotsani. Then who are worthy of my worship, right? Purjahav. Arisudana. Then again he addresses Krishna as Arisudana. They are all worshipable. How can I counteract their arrows on us? So this is what Arjuna is saying. How can I just counteract those arrows? So Krishna is like, so what? They are fighting. What is the problem for you? You also go, right? It is something like that. So, but according to Arjuna, he talks like he says according to the Dharma Shastra, right? Dharma, like disrespecting the elders, ill treating the superiors, just not even like forget about killing or anything like that. Ill treating the superiors just by words or by action, according to the Dharma Shastra. Arjuna is saying, I cannot do this. I cannot ill treat them with my words or by actions. That will create a bondage for me. So Arjuna is like that. So they are all worshipable. If Krishna is like, so what? They are fighting. You also go and fight, right? But Arjuna says, no, no, no. Like they are all worshipable. I should offer flower to their lotus feet, not just by counteracting their arrows, right? So that's what Arjuna is saying. So and even at the second line of this shloka, Yishubi Pratiyotsami Pujar Harisudana, he says, right? So even you are Harisudana, Arjuna says Krishna. Even you are Harisudana. Will you just go and fight with your Guru, Sandipani Muni, or will you just like send the arrows on your grandfather, Ugrasena, right, like that? Arjuna is saying, Arisudana, even you are Arisudana. How can I do that? So in this first line, he said Madhusudana, right? How can I? Katam Bhishma Bhi Aham Sankhye. Madhusudana, he says, then, oh, how can I go and like counteract their arrows? Harisudana. So, here they say Arjuna is confused. First he said Madhusudana, and then oh no no Harisudana. So he is really so sad. His eyes are full of tears, and he's just sitting there. He's with lots of anxiety. He doesn't know what he talked and what he's talking. He's completely confused. So that's why he said Madhusudana first, and then he is saying Harisudana. So what he has spoken and what he is speaking, he doesn't know the connection, because he is completely confused. So they say here that why Arjuna is like that. So first, he says Madhusudana, right? Then Krishna is like, Madhusudana? No, 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 no. I am the descendant of Madhusudana. Like, my descendant of Madhusudana is Madhu. Madhu is the father of, like, Vrishni dynasty, right? And then Devaki and Vasudev are all the descendants of Vrishni. And then Krishna is the son of Devaki, and he comes in that descendants. So Krishna says, no, 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 like, Madhusudana, no, I did not, that is my descendancy. I am the descendant of Madhu. It is our dynasty, like that. Then, like, Arjuna is, no, 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 not Madhu. I am not telling that. So first sentence, he said Madhusudana. Then I heard in one of the pravachan. So I'm just sharing that with you. Then in the second line, he's saying Arisudana. Then he comes to, no, no, not that dynasty, Madhusudana. The other one is like, Madhu and Kaitaba. They both went and stole the Vedas from Brahma. So at that time, Mahavishnu comes and kills Madhu and Kaitaba. So that's how Krishna got the name Madhusudana. So then, like, Arjuna says, no, 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 I'm not telling about that Madhusudana, that dynasty one Madhusudana. I am talking about this Arisudana whom you killed. So that's what they say. So here, like, even Arjuna is like telling Krishna, oh Krishna, you are Arisudana, right? Like, will you go and fight with your grandfather, or with your guru, right? Santipani Muni. So that's what it is. Like, this Arjuna is saying in this, like, how can I fight? Again, he's coming to the same point. How can I fight? He said something to deer. He said, Ari Sudana. It is not Madhusudana, it is Ari Sudana. So that's what they say about these two different addressing, how Arjuna addressed Krishna. So, what is the learning for us from here, right? Um, what is the mood of Arjuna? Arjuna is like having lots of love, respect for his elders. So here, Prabhupada also says here, it is a general etiquette that superiors are not to be offered even a verbal fight. Even if they are sometimes harsh in behavior, they should not be harshly treated. So here, the Prabhupada says that in this fourth shloka, even like that is the mood of Arjuna also. Like, he says, how can I even like harm them with my hard words or action? That becomes again a bondage. And just forget about killing, he tells that, and he says, how can I do that? How can I counteract that? So this is the mood of Arjuna. He has lots of compassion, he has lots of respect and love for them. So the whole entire Vedic family those days, it was like that. The elders here, Prabhupada, that's what he says. That is the general etiquette. That is the general etiquette. The elders used to give the instructions, and the youngers used to just do it. But that's why the whole family, Vedic culture family, was very close. But talking about today's families, they have become nucleus, right? Just to hold two kids, husband and wife, just to that itself, it is becoming very, very tough. Forget about the whole family with siblings, cousins, grandfather, grandmother, great grandmother. No, right? Those days it was like that. But that is the proper etiquette. That is the proper etiquette which Prabhupada is also talking. The general etiquette. Superiors are not to be offered even a verbal fight. Just follow the instructions, whatever they do, and just do it. That's what the younger people have to do, the elder people will give that instruction. Now the current scenario, this etiquette is completely lost. But being a devotee, and we read Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita teaches us everything, right? So ethical values, say it a moral value, say it a social value. Bhagavad Gita teaches everything. On top of all these values, down to all these ethical, moral, and social values, each and every shloka in Bhagavad Gita gives us the highest transcendental and spiritual values. Each and every shloka gives us, right? So how beautiful it is, like how wonderful Bhagavad Gita it is, right? So this is what we have to take home from this two shlokas, like Krishna's chastising, and what we are trying to understand, Krishna, like how he sits in the chariot in front of Arjuna and gives him instruction. Krishna is so worried because like Arjuna should not be a person just in the namesake, like being like a kshatriya, and he should not be the reason for this infamous act, right? Like, oh my god, this in this battlefield, sitting in the chariot, and in front of him Bhagwan Krishna is there and instructing, and he's not doing it. So that will be a very big infamous act that Krishna doesn't want it to happen. So he is instructing in the proper way, and Arjuna should take it. Arjuna is taking it. So like that, Krishna is sitting in our heart and instructing us, and we should follow the instructions of Krishna under the spiritual master guidance. And then the second shloka, what for today, what we read, Arjuna is asking, because like how can I fight? How can I counteract? What is his mood? His mood is like just to obey his elders, be have lot of compassion, love, respect. Not even just verbally or actions should affect them, should harm them. He is that much compassionate. He says like they are all worshipable personalities. I should offer flowers to their lotus feet. That is the key which we have to take. We have to respect our elders, and we have to like take their instructions and just do it, right? So that is the take home for today. And thank you, Matajis and Prabhujis. Any doubts and comments for these two shlokas which we did today? You're welcome. Yeah, thank you so much. Pancha kalpatarubhyestu kripa sindhubhya vacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna, devotees.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Mataji, I did not understand what you said, Madhu dynasty. What does that mean, Mataji?
Yeah, actually, first he's just addressing Madhusudana, right? It is
Yes.
just like in some of the Pravachan, I just like some of the classes I heard. Why did Arjuna say Madhusudana, and then he's saying Hari Sudana, right? So Madhusudana, in the sense it is just like a joke, Mataji. Krishna is saying Madhusudana. No, no, no. I am the descendant of Vrishni dynasty. Madhu is not the demon. Madhu is my great grandfather. That's how he says.
Oh,
Vrishni is Madhu's son. The dynasty comes like that.
okay, Mataji. Thank you. I was just wondering because what was my understanding is that he's called Madhusudan because he killed a demon called Madhu.
Yeah, yeah,
This is
yeah.
the
That's
first
what he
thing I heard.
says.
Okay,
That's what the say this joke is, the second
okay.
he says, no, no, I'm not Madhusudana. So why did Arjuna call him Madhusudana and then Arisudana again? So it is just that type of understanding. He called
Oh,
Madhusudana. If no, then again why is he called Arisudana in the second line, right, in that verse? Can you understand?
no, I'm just finding it a little difficult to understand this, Mataji. Arisudan and Madhusudan. A bit.
Yeah, for it is just like a saying that first about Arjuna called him Madhusudana first, and then again he has changed his addressing to Arisudana. So why did he change Arisudana in the sense? Like first he called Madhusudana. Maybe Krishna would have said, "Why are you saying Madhusudana? I did not kill anybody. Like the Madhu is my great grandfather, and Vrishni is Madhu's descendant, and I am the descendant of Vrishni." So then, okay, then Arjuna is saying, "Oh, no, no, I am not talking about that Madhu. I am talking about this Madhu who you killed when Madhu and Kaitaba went and stole the Vedas from Brahma. Vishnu killed, right? I am talking about this Madhu." So that's what it is saying. Why did Arjuna address Krishna first Madhusudana and Arisudana?
Yes, got it,
Is
Mataji.
Clear,
a
Thank you.
little bit
Mataji.
clear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you very much.
Mataji, got it. Thank you, Mataji. That Madhu dynasty word was little this thing, I was wanting. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
It's
it is
clear.
a little bit, but I
Huh.
love this. I love this. What do you call
Yes, yes.
point? So I wanted to. Yeah, even it was confusing for me when I listened it first time, but this is something very nice to know, so that we will remember this shloka, right? Where
Yes, yes, Mataji.
Arjuna
Yes,
addressed Madhusudana, and then like he changed Harisudana. Definitely, he is really confused. He's crying, sitting in the chariot. He's confused. He first addressed, "Oh Madhusudana, how can I just counteract the arrows?" And then Harisudana, he says, "Will you something like, will you do that for your Dada and your Guru?" Right? So why did he change the name? He could have just said Madhusudana in the second line also. But he said Harisudana. No, it is not that Madhusudana I am referring. I am referring to Harisudana. Hari, you killed that Madhu, right? That Madhusudana I am referring. So
yes. Thank you, Mataji. It's clear. Thank you so much.
thank you, Mataji. Hope I did justice. I'm sorry if I confused you. I tried to
No,
do my
no, no,
best.
Mataji. You cleared it also. I was little Madhu dynasty the first time I was hearing, so I was confused. Thank you
Yeah,
so much. You made
yeah,
it clear.
thank you, Mataji. Thank you
And
so
your
much.
classes are always very interesting, Mataji. Really very nice.
Thank you so much, Mataji. You
Thank,
all are inspiring. You all are
thank you,
inspiring. I'm
Mataji.
trying to do. Thank you, Mataji. Any other doubt, devotees? Any other doubt or comments or discussions on these two? It will be nice. Just 2 minutes discussion also. Take home.
Mataji, Arisudana is general killer of enemies, general
Hmm.
enemies. No, Mataji?
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
So
Mataji.
that's
Very
why
nice
he said, "No, no, I'm not talking about your
about that,
descendant
Madhu.
dynasty, Madhu. I'm talking about the enemy, Madhu."
Very nice, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Matji, Dhanavad Pranam. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so